Heroes Among Us, sponsored by Pearson Signature Dealerships.
Giving homeless veterans in our area a hand up.
In his latest Heroes Among Us, Greg McQuaid and photographer Cole Pearson take us inside a shelter that, for one former sailor, has turned out to be a lifesaver.
Without this, I mean, we'd all be on the street.
It might not look like your traditional bridge, but Building E at McGuire VA Medical Center is helping people cross treacherous waters.
I had, basically nowhere to go and nothing to get there with.
Ray Smith was barely keeping his head above the surface.
I thought it would be easy to find housing, and it's not easy to find housing.
The Navy veteran found himself on the street. With nowhere to turn, the 61-year-old thought about taking his life.
I was planning a way to end it all.
After weeks of treatment at the VA, Ray found home again in Building E.
My mental attitude and everything has changed dramatically. It's went from desperation to hope.
Home Again Veteran Shelter, an 18-bed safety net for homeless veterans like Ray.
When you come in, we get our hands on you, we're able to move you along, get you off the streets.
Program manager Daryl Smith, an Army veteran himself, says the nonprofit is not a cure-all, but a place that helps veterans find a home of their own.
Instilling the sense of pride in our veterans, pulling out of them what Uncle Sam put into them.
Ray shudders at the thought if he didn't find home again.
I would still be out there in the cold and the rain and trying to get by on the street. And that's not a good place to be.
They would be on the streets. They would be, sleeping under bridges. They would be struggling.
The nonprofit's Katie Sanders says the support extends beyond these walls.
The benefit of this particular facility being on the VA campus is that there are a ton of resources available to them.
That's your best bet, brother, to do that, carry around with you.
The average stay at Home Again's veteran shelter is about 2 months. Each transition celebrated.
That's what it's all about. When they leave and say, salute you, and they move on.
I can see a light at the end of the tunnel. The wheels move slowly sometimes, but they are moving. We're going forward.
Veteran Ray Smith is counting the days till he walks out of Building E for good and reaches the other side of that long bridge.
It's been a lifesaver. I mean, literally, it's been a lifesaver. I couldn't be more grateful.